Should be good. Netflix has a surprising amount of great international content. You just have to dig past the same. Yeah, and then once you find one or two, they're gonna start like recommending you a bunch to watch. And all of a sudden you realize, oh my god, all these K-drama and K-show content just taking over my Netflix feed. Netflix has a surprising amount of great... Oh, yeah, I saw that one. What do you do to unwind and relax since you work at home? That's a tough one. I sniff my doggo's paws. Like, that's like the first thing I do. It's like, oh, I need to get up and I walk the doggo, or I just go over and like sniff him. And just like aggressively pat him. Give him aggressive kisses. And then just like immediately feels so much better. I don't know. It's still a homework for me to figure out how to like really unwind and relax. Because I think I try to do that by like watching shows or movies. But a lot of times it also feels a bit like my brain is still kind of like working in a way, watching content, because I'm constantly thinking about content stuff. So it's like strangely looking for little inspirations. But I think I've been trying harder to give myself kind of like trying to give myself work hours, quote unquote, so that like I'm gonna start working at like 8 to like 5, and then dinner, and then maybe a little bit, a couple hours, but then like after maybe like 9 p.m, no working. Or at least I'm trying to do that. I don't know how good at it, good I am at it. It also like sometimes I'll build up that routine, but then it breaks once I'm like, oh my god, I gotta like finish this up. And then I start like trying to like get it done, but then like I underestimate the amount of work, or like I want to like do more and like give myself more work, and then it breaks my like cycle, and then it's really hard to get it back. So it's still like finding that balance is still a little bit difficult, and like that's how you get kind of burnout, I guess. But then I also try to tell myself, like remind myself how much I love what I do and how grateful I am to be doing what I'm doing. So it's a balance. Yeah, it's a balance. So it's like, well, if I'm gonna be suffering anyways, try to enjoy it at least. Did you ever do the remoting to your home computer from a cafe or other external space? I tried to do it, but the really tough part is a lot of the things that I do, like let's say like music stuff, can't really do that at a cafe. 3Ds, like it all requires like pretty powerful computer to run them. And I got a laptop, and I've been using Parsec actually, which is, it's basically like a remote desktop. And it works pretty well. But I can't, like I need usually more than like one monitor to be able to do a lot of like 3D related stuff. If I'm like sculpting, or like if I'm modeling things, or if I'm doing UE, or video editing, a lot of these things, they all kind of require like my workstation environment. So it's a little bit tough. But I do wish I could do more of that. I think I do focus and get really energized by being able to like go to cafe and like work there. It was like one of my favorite things to do before I started doing this. So I keep looking for ways to be able to do that, but I haven't really found the best way. Just hook up HDMI to their TV. Hey everybody, just watch me model. It's a time lapse. Bring your desktop and monitors to the cafe. Yeah, unfortunately. So so instead I try to create like a cafe like atmosphere at home. But it's just not the same, you know? It's just not the same. Like cafe karaoke. Best way for me to relax is to go to a new place or try something new, something that is not home. Yeah, exactly. And I think I'm very similar way too. But it also depends. Like if I'm already in the flow of like working on a project and like I'm like really focused, usually I don't really have a problem doing that at home. And but it's like in between where like I need to kind of like get started on a new thing. That's usually when it's really hard to like kick off something. Then I think like going to like cafe or like some like a new environment could sort of like refresh things up a bit. So yeah, maybe that could be a way. Like maybe in between the project, I can think of like small tasks I can get started at a cafe. Howdy. Hello. But I know some people, like everyone's different. Like some people probably can't like focus at like cafes where there are a lot of like traffic going in and out. There's like music playing and like people walking around. But for some reason, like I feel like I just thrive in chaos. And it's not that like I have to be interacting with other people, but it's more that I think I just enjoy the energy. Or maybe it's more of like different environment thing. I don't know. But I really do thrive in chaos. I think I actually like struggle more with I don't know what the right word is. With like repetitive routines maybe? Or environment? I don't know how to explain it. Hana likes when chat creates. Oh no! That's a different topic. Just take your laptop to a protest and work there then. Honestly, probably still will be able to focus really well. I don't know. It's really weird. But some people are just like, I need absolute silence and like no movements around me. My world will fall apart without routines. I wouldn't remember anything, really. Yeah, I know some people are like they prefer having routines, and I think it's generally healthier to have routines and like finding your ways to like work with that. I need to be locked in a sensory deprivation chamber. Would be great for concentration having a few cars on fire behind you. Honestly. It's weird. Like my brain just like, there's a chaos going around here. So maybe it's that like extra enforcement of like focus. Otherwise you won't get anything done type thing. I don't know. Having routines, but also a bit of a chaos in the life. Healthy balance. Yeah. I think that's the way to do it. But right now, my balance is... It's very difficult to have routines, for sure. I've learned to find a balance with my chaos and when to relax. I'm happy for you. I think it took like half a year to change a small part in my shower routine to optimize in a little bit. Oh gosh. Yeah, I can't, it's like really difficult for me to even like picture what that would be like. To be like that, to have routines like that, and then to be like that precise, I guess, and consistent. When you need a protest as a white noise. I mean, it's a bit extreme example.
A little chaos.
A little chaos. Hey. A schedule is just a glided gauge. My routine is ice cream. Yay! If I think too much, I suddenly forget to use shampoo. That's an interesting take. So because you have routinized your day so much that like so that it's almost like a muscle memory thing, so you don't have to think. It's almost like you've been trained, but you did it so that you don't have to like think about what you need to do next, kind of thing. Interesting. What, isn't it named a little chaos? What? I might have connected something wrong. Changed some things. Sorry. Wait, what? Oh, talking about redeems? There's something called chaos? Oh, something wasn't working? Oh, the dragon. You try to name it a little chaos? Oh, it's named Little Hollow instead. Haha! Joke's on you. I mean, that seemed like it worked to me. The universe just decided. Oh, here's a little chaos. I'll give you a little hollow. I need a morning routine so my brain can jumpstart. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it is very healthy to have routines. I guess maybe not, depending on how much you need it. Like maybe not to the point where you. But everyone's different. Like some people, I think, are like really bothered by when they're like having a bit more like really strict routines and schedules, and like they get really like bothered by it if something changes unexpectedly, which then, you know, kind of like makes it difficult for you to have a bit of a flexibility, versus you're too flexible and too spontaneous that you have no routine in life, just a chaotic and no order. So somewhere in the middle is probably the best, but that's probably what we all struggle to try to find. I get bothered if everything happens the same. Exactly. Exactly. But also, like, for people who are chaotic, I think it's also, I mean, from the both sides, it's important to kind of respect the others. Like, people tend to have different personalities and... Ah! Oh no.
Cheer 409.
Oh no. Every time.